Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, we have this subscriber requested build 300ZX Fair Lady Z, obviously twin turbo. The dude did ask for a double T engine, which is obviously the RB26. However, I haven't done that. I do apologize. I finished the build off and then tried it, and it was absolutely awesome. And then literally re-looked at the comment and looked at it. I was like, ah, damn, double T engine. But yeah, no, I do apologize on that, but like I say, it is also, this car is pretty much twin turboed and sounds exactly like the RB26, to be fair. So but yeah, no, hopefully you enjoy it anyway, for the dude that actually requested this car. But yeah, no, without further ado, guys, I shall catch you guys after the intro. Alright guys, so here we are in the tuner menu, or actually, you know, the engine menu, I should say. We are running a 406 horsepower car here with 490 Nm of torque and 1,464 kg of weight, man. Now obviously, once again, man, this thing is quite heavy, but we do have a little bit of weight reduction on this car here today, which isn't too bad, man. It feels pretty good, it looks pretty good, and handles very good indeed. But obviously with 406 horsepower, it is very fast as well, man, which is what everybody wants to see, bro. But anyway, like I said, without further ado, man, let's go ahead now and quickly listen to this engine, and then we can jump straight into the build. There we go, guys. So not too bad at all, bro. This thing definitely sounding pretty damn gnarly. Now moving over to conversions, man, let's go ahead and get straight into this build. Once again, like I said, we are on stock engine here today, unfortunately. Obviously right here is the twin turbo that he did ask for, but yeah, no, I do apologize about that. Obviously not really much in it, to be fair. There's not really much in it, but obviously, you know, it's still not the point, man. The homie asked for this engine, but I just haven't done it. So yeah, no, once again, man, I do apologize about that. But hopefully this engine is still of your liking, because obviously it doesn't actually sound that much different. But obviously moving over to drivetrain here, we are sitting on obviously stock drivetrain, which is rear-wheel drive. No all-wheel drive here, swap here today, but rear-wheel drive all the way here. Moving over to aero and appearance, though, on the front bumper we have the Wings West non-adjustable bumper here on the front, and then over on the rear wing, sorry, we have the non-adjustable stock rear wing. On the rear bumper we have stock once again. Moving over to the side skirts, we have the Stillen street side skirt here, which looks pretty damn nice, I must say so myself. I think that this is probably one of the best ones there is, because I don't really like the fins. I suppose West Wing is okay. Or Wings West, sorry. The Wings West side skirt is alright. I don't know. I guess, you know, going with the Stillen. But yeah, no, both of those are pretty cool. They look pretty alright. Moving over to the bonnet, though, we are running a stock bonnet here. I didn't really fancy putting on the scoop and having a carbon hood. So yeah, stock bonnet right there. Anyway, moving over to the tires and rims, though. On the tire compound, we have a slick race tire compound here. Moving over to the front tire width, we have 305s in the front, and obviously in the rear we also have 305s once again. Larger tire compound and all that good stuff. Moving over to the rim style, or yeah, that's it, rim style. We have, let me just quickly find them real quick. You guys know we got to do this every time. Moving over to the specialist rim style, here we are. We got the Work HS203s here, obviously giving it that nice little look, obviously with the 5 spokes. I do quite like these 5 spokes, man. They do look very, very good. I put them recently on my 350Z, you know, as a favorite of one of the homies in the crew, and I don't know, man, I just like him so much, I had to put him on here. So we'd go ahead and throw them on there, which they look pretty good, man, especially with the black, you know, black inners with the chrome lip. Looks very, very nice. Moving over to the front rim size, though, we've got 18 inches here on the front, and on the rear we also have, once again, 18 inches. Moving down, though, into the front track width, we've got one upgrade here, one upgrade to bring it just out, obviously, from the front fender. And then on the rear, once again, we got one out once again as well, which could actually probably, yeah, we could probably go full track width here on the back, but we've only gone for one to obviously keep it level with the front track width. But if you guys want to, you can do the extra track width if you want. That's no biggie there. But anyway, moving over to the drivetrain. Here we are with the clutch. We got race clutch in here. We got race transmission. We've got the race driveline. And we have a race differential. Now, there was a comment the other week where somebody was saying they gave me a whole paragraph of stuff for do's and don'ts, basically, for touge tuning. And I read through it and I was like, okay, this was pretty cool information and all that. So, yeah, no, I've taken on some of the stuff that the dude has said, but I've tried a couple of things and they just don't really work for my style of driving, and obviously for the tuning sort of situation that I like to do. But you know, to be fair to the bloke, you know, he obviously knows what he's doing. So if you guys want to, then you can try out some of the stuff that he said, mentioned in the comment on the previous touge video that we did do. But yeah, no, that was a very good comment. So if the dude is watching this, I do appreciate the comment as always. And yeah, no, like I say, appreciate you putting in the time and writing all that as well, because that was a pretty lengthy comment. But anyway, moving over to the performance and handling now. Did I do all of this stuff? I can't remember if I did. I think I did. Race driveline, yeah. Okay, moving over to performance and handling. We got the brakes here. We got race brakes in. We have race springs and dampeners. We got the front anti-roll bars in here. We got the rear anti-roll bars as well. Moving over to the cage, we got a full race cage and obviously a sport weight reduction here, because I did say that we have gotten rid of a little bit of weight. So obviously stock with this thing, 1,593 kg of weight, moving down to 1,400, which isn't too bad, and we're still sitting at 406 horsepower as well, which is pretty damn nice, man. Not gonna say, you know, even if I say so myself. Moving over to engine though, with the intake, we've got a street intake in here. In fuel systems, we've got stock. In ignition, we've got stock. Exhaust, we got a stock exhaust, because I thought that these exhausts didn't really sound too good. I didn't think they sounded very good at all. Obviously, you guys can check out those for yourself. But yeah, stock exhaust definitely sounded best for me here today. Moving over to the camshaft though. On the cams, we've got race cams and valves. On the valves, we have street valves. On the displacement, we got a race engine block here, race displacement. Pistons, we've got race once again. On the turbos, we have stock turbos. Intercooler, we have a race intercooler. Oil and cooling is stock. And then we have the street flywheel. Anyway, guys, this is absolutely everything here from this 300Z on the internals and everything like that, man. Let's go ahead now and move straight to the tune. Alright guys, so here we are with the tuning setup. On the high PSI here, we got the low 16 PSI on the front here, and on the rear we have 15%. Moving over to the gears, we have our final drive at 4.00 on the final drive, obviously. On first, we have 2.65. Our second is 1.74. Our third is 1.31, sorry. Our fourth is at 1.07. Our fifth is at 0.91. And our sixth is at 0.79. Now, obviously, for this car, it is quite nice to drive in like first, second. They do quite fast little gears there, but obviously once you hit sixth, it will be topping out pretty much. I think 150, 160, I think, around about there. But like I say, this thing is built for corners, so obviously if you guys run some of the touge sections that we run over on the streams, you guys will know our cars are definitely built for those tight little corners. But anyway, moving over to alignment here, we got negative 1.0% 1.0 degrees, sorry, on the front camber here, and on the rear we have negative 0.5. On the front toe we have 1.0 degrees, and on the rear we have 0.5 once again. On the front caster angle we have a 3.5. Moving over to the anti-roll bars, we have a 7.40 on the front, and then on the rear we have 5.40. On the springs we have 80.8 on the front springs here, and on the rear we have 73.6. Obviously with the ride height as well, I did notice that on this car it did have a little bit of ride height on there, so if you want to, be sure to slam that car all the way down to obviously the floor at 10.7 centimeters on the front, and on the rear 11.7. Again, it would be nice to get the cars a little bit lower, but it is what it is, man. Obviously Forza not wanting us to slam our cars fully, which is understandable. Moving over to dampening though, we got our front rebound stiffness at 2.7 here, and on the rear we have 2.1. On the bump stiffness on the front we have 2.7 once again, and in the rear once again is at 2.1. Moving over now swiftly to brakes, we've got the brake balance here at 60%, and then the pressure is at 140%. Moving over to the differential, we got 100% on the acceleration and 0% on the deacceleration. So that is everything here from the Fair Lady, man. Be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. And if you guys want to check out any of the merch that I have shown off in the video today, be sure to check that link down below. But anyway, we are going to go ahead now and move on to obviously a track and start ripping this thing. Alright guys, so here we are at the track. This is a fan favorite of obviously the streams and everything like that. We are here at the Vocho Horizon story, which is obviously the little Volkswagen story that you get right at the start of the game. This is the start area for this little touge run, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this little run. If you do, be sure to hit that like button and obviously the subscribe button, as I've said literally a few seconds ago, and I shall catch you guys after this run. Alright guys, so that is everything here from the 300ZX, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that little touge run too. A little bit slippy in some places. This car does have a tendency to obviously spin up quite crazily, but I think that is probably due to the weight. But obviously, you know, is what it is. It is still very, very fast, man. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, no, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall catch you guys over in the next video, man. Take care and peace.